Blessed Tuesday. God gave us another day. We are in day 7. And Lord, I want to know you. Will you join me? Today I want us to continue to look at scriptures that specifically deal with various aspects of El Elion's sovereignty. Am I saying that right? Some days I can say it, other days I can't. Sovereignty. Remember, follow each passage with your written analysis of how that passage shows God's serenity, or with a statement showing that over which he rules. Isaiah 5:5-7. So now let me tell you what I'm going to do to my vineyard. I will remove its hedge, and it will be consumed. I will break down its wall, and it will become trampled. It will become trampled ground, and I will lay it waste, and it will not be pruned or hoed, but briars and thorns will come up. I will also charge the clouds to rain, no rain on it. For the vineyard of the Lord of hosts is the house of Israel, and the men of Judah is his delightful plant. Thus he looked for justice, but behold bloodshed, for righteous, but behold a cry of distress. Note who the vineyard is. Deuteronomy 32:39. See, now that I am he, and there is no God besides me. It is I who put to death and give life. I have wounded, and it is I who heal. And there is no one who can deliver from my hand. I love that verse. 1 Samuel 1:5-6. But to Hannah he would give a double portion, for he loved Hannah. But the Lord had closed her womb. Her rival, however, would provoke her bitterly to irritate her, because the Lord had closed her womb. 1 Samuel 2:6-10. The Lord kills and makes alive. He brings down to show and raises up. The Lord makes poor and rich. He brings low. He also exalts. He raises the poor from the dust. He lifts the needy from the ash heap to make them sit with nobles and inherit a seat of honor. For the pillars of the earth are the Lord's, and he set the world on them. He keeps the feet of his godly ones, but the wicked ones are silenced in darkness. For not by might shall a man prevail. Those who contend with the Lord will be shattered. Against them he will thunder in the heavens. The Lord will judge the ends of the earth, and he will give strength to his king, and will exalt the horn of his anointed. Isaiah 45:6-7. I am the Lord, and there is no other, the one forming light and creating darkness, causing well-being and creating calamity. I am the Lord who does all these things. I think I'm going to read that one again. Isaiah 45:6-7. I am the Lord, and there is no other, the one forming light and creating darkness, causing well-being and creating calamity. I am the Lord who does all these things. John 19:10-11. Pilate therefore said to him, You do not speak to me? Do you not know that I have authority to release you, and I have authority to crucify you? Jesus answered, You would have no authority over me unless it had been given you from above. For this reason, he who delivered me up to you has the greater sin. What have you learned today about the sovereignty of God that you can apply to your life? Give this careful thought and write your insights below. I'm going to touch back on Isaiah 45. I read that verse twice. I touched on it a little bit yesterday about how, we don't know everything, but that's what faith is. And God has a plan for everything, whether we know it or not. And it's not for us to try to figure everything out. And I got to remind myself that too, that he is the God of all, whether it's good or bad. He can make good out of it for me in his glory, and the same for you. I hope this touched you. I hope you enjoyed yourself as much as I did. God bless you. I love you.